I'll do a song for my mother and father, if that's all right. This one, I was born in a little fishing town on the southern shore of the Avalon Peninsula of Newfoundland, a little place called Petty Harbor. I was born in the little town called Petty Harbor. A few orca and whale for the killing fans here, I think. Little fishing town, like a lot of small fishing towns in Newfoundland. You know, we didn't have a lot of stuff growing up. You know, especially when I was born in the late 1980s. And, I gauge the kindness of the people in the audience by how muted they laugh. I appreciate that. We didn't openly guffaw. Thank you all very much. But when I was a kid, we didn't have a lot of stuff. No one in Petty Harbor did. You know, we were kind of like, I suppose, a little behind the times in some ways. Didn't have. I remember buddies of mine, a cousin of mine in St. John's in the city, you know, had a VCR, and I just thought that was one of the most amazing things I'd ever even heard of in my life. And when I left my little home and go to university, we still didn't have one. We didn't have a car for the longest while, but we had an accordion, we had a piano and a guitar. And when I look back on my young life, I'm so grateful that my mother and father had their priorities right. It was just a simple thing. She could play and he could sing, and when he offered her a ring, well, she offered him a smile. And with nothing to their names but a melody to play, they sang the cold away, and somehow all the while they're making something out of nothing. When the winter nights were long, become what may, they found a way, somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song. And the tunes that they performed gave them shelter from the storm, and the waltzes kept them warm when the drums were all but dry, and the harmonies grew strong when the children came along. And then somehow in a song a family survived. Something out of nothing when the winter nights were long, become what Thanks for that. That was lovely. Lovely. It's nice, wasn't it? Kind of wholesome almost. Went over quite well. I wish we had any more songs like that in the set at all. But a quick look at the set list reveals quite the opposite. A few drunken sailors coming up here now. Murderous pirates, had a few of those already. A lot of questionable choices on Nights Out coming up. We might have to stick something wholesome in the encore, I think.